of the Profound Thinker series. So today I'm just going to get straight to it. We're going to talk about the power of choice, and this came about through my sister. Shout out to you, baby V. So she said she never forwards any messages on WhatsApp, never. So so we're in a group with her, my mum, and my mum's sister. And so she sends this forward, and I was like, oh my god, you've sent that forward. This one we must read, because you never send anything. So I'm reading, I'm like, oh my god, this is exactly the best topic for me to talk about next. It's so the text that she sent was about the power of choice, and it was about the story of a taxi driver in Dubai, and how he picked up a client in the airport, and while he's getting the client to getting her stuff to put in the boot of his cab, he tells her, I'd like you to read my mission statement. And the gist of the mission statement was basically, I'm going to get you to the airport, get you to your destination as quickly as possible, and also in the most safest way possible, and that's my mission. So she was quite impressed. The other thing that she noticed is how clean the car was, and how together he was as a person as well, how presentable he looked. So she gets in the car, and before they drove off, the cab guy is called Abdul. Abdul asks the client, for sake of purposes, let's say her name's Susan, asks Susan, what would you like to drink? I have coffee, I have tea. And so she was like, oh, it's okay, I'll have some, no, he's like, I have coffee, I have tea, I have lassi, I have juice, I have soda. And so she's like, no, it's okay, I'll have water. And then he's like, yeah, would you like it warm or cold? And then she's like, okay, I'll have it cold. So she's so impressed, he's got all these things that he offers. Then he goes on to tell her, how would you like us to go there? Would you like me to tell you about our drive as we go there, and tell you about the places we're going past? Or would you prefer just to have a more quiet ride and, just to leave you with your thoughts? So Susan is super impressed by Abdul at this point. And so she decides to ask him and then he also says to her, at the back of the car, the back of the seat, there is a card. If you just pull that card, it says those are the list of radio stations I have, that you can just pick one that you'd like to listen to. If not, I've also got 2 newspapers here, and you can pick whichever one you'd like to read on your way. So Susan at this point is super impressed. She's like, Abdul, what made you decide to be, she's like, I've never been driven by a cab guy like you. You're so efficient, you're so clean, and you've got everything together. So Abdul spills and says to her, and so she's like, were you always like this? And Abdul says, no, I actually started this 2 years ago. When I first started as a cab driver, all I did was complain. I complained that, there wasn't enough jobs, there wasn't enough money, and I decided to stop complaining, and I had a choice, and I could either be like a duck and quack, quack, quack and complain, or be like an eagle and soar to greater heights. And the day I made the choice that I will no longer be a duck, I will be eagle, is the day things changed for me. And that's the day I realized I had a power of choice. I had the choice to wake up every day and execute the day with excellence, and just trust and believe that everything that I need is going to come together. And thoroughly impressed by this. And he said he started changing a few things, making sure that the car is clean, making sure he's providing his clients with drinks, giving them the best service ever. And he said from there on, he would get clients booking him, calling him, and you know, things completely changed for him. And in his first year he doubled, and he expected that in his second year he'll quadruple. And I say the same to you. We all have the power of choice. It's still the beginning of the year. Yes, January has gone and February is upon us, but you still have the power of choice. You have the choice to make all the goals that you set at the beginning of the year. And if you haven't watched my vlog on goal setting, I'm going to put the link down here. But like, assuming that you have set your plan, you've decided who you want to be at the end of 2017. If you have decided who you want to be at the end of 2017, you have the power of choice. You have the power to turn up every day, commit to whatever it is that you decided you want to be, and believe you me, success will come. So you've set your goals, you've made a choice, and you need to, whatever you decided to do, you need to commit to doing it, and you need to turn up every day, as hard as it is, and in the end you will succeed. And you know, I wrote this quote today from something that I had read, that I'd written many years ago, and basically I said, failure is a temporary setback and success is permanent, unaltered history. So when we fail, it's just temporary, but when we succeed, it leaves an embedded mark. So again, like Abdul said, you know, you can either choose to be a duck, and that's one that quacks and complains, or be an eagle, one that soars high to greater heights. And in this text that my sister said, it also said, you don't die if you fall in water, you die only if you don't swim. So improve yourself and your skills in a different way, and be an eagle, not a duck. So after this, I hand over to you the power of choice. Thank you so much for listening, and do subscribe if you haven't, because I'll be releasing videos every week of different types of topics, and I have playlists. If you go back to my channel, you'll see playlists of all the things that I have done. But yeah, share if you like this video, thumbs up if you like this video, please leave a comment, and you know, share your stories, and you know, encourage me, encourage other people who might be watching this and looking through the comments. But yeah, have a great day wherever you are. Take care.